What up, fam? Ah. In the gym, we all fam. Well, so yesterday was chest, and that means today it's back. Now, I know 2 videos ago, the last video I posted was chest. The one before that was back, but that was like 4 days ago. And I kind of wanted to reset my kind of days. I'm being like day 1 being chest, day 2 back, 3 shoulders, 4 legs, 5 arms, and then maybe like a day off or a rest day. But so I am starting just back on day 1 being yesterday, which I filmed, day 2 being back. I have a gym at my work, but I'm not going to report. If I do work out there, I'm not going to report anything there. So I'm going to try to get to have all days being posted at least from here. What you watched in the first movement sequence was, I don't know if I'm going to have the sound on, because my family was watching CrossFit Snowman, so I don't know if any copyright payments would happen if I had that in the background. But that was me taking my pre-workout. And again, my pre-workout consists of maybe 6 to 8 ounces of grape juice and like a rounded scoop of citrulline malate. I'm not telling everybody to take that. That's just what I do. I kind of stopped buying the whole, not proprietary blend, because the stuff that I used to get was this Legion Athletics Pulse, and it was awesome. But I just like the simplicity of making my own with what a thing of grape juice that lasts for like 2 weeks. A whole thing of L-citrulline malate that I think it has like 150 servings in it, so that's half a year for like what, $20 for that jug, plus maybe $12 a month for the grape juice. Plus I like having a little bit of sugar in the drink, just to kind of give me a little bit extra glycogen. And then what I gotta start doing too is I gotta start making smoothies again, like fruit smoothies. I'm married. I'll get in that kick, and then I just stop doing it. I think it's because when we had crew, we just didn't want to make too much noise all the time, so I kind of stopped making them when we had him. But yeah, I gotta get back into taking creatine again. Drink my protein right after the workout. But slow this down. Other than that, back day. I'm gonna do deadlifts again. I think I'm gonna do landmine rows instead of cable, since we have a landmine on here. And the landmine, little, what are they called, the attachments for the barbell, which is pretty sweet. The reason why I do these arm circles is it really helps stretch out my shoulders, and then like when I go back and up and around, I'll try to feel the stretch right here. You know what I'm saying? So stretch. And then you kind of just do arm up, down the side, up, down the side. My chest it's sore today from that chest workout. I think it's the flies. Those things really, they kick a person's ass. Let me get this all set up here. I'm just gonna set up for deadlifts. But before I even do deadlifts, I wanna do kind of a stretch of what I gotta start stretching too. I wanna just kind of show what I do for stretches. So if I'm doing any sort of legs or, you know, gonna do deadlifts, so that's pretty much part of legs, lower back, I'll kind of just go in a wide stance and then I'll kind of lean forward with my back straight and just feeling my hamstrings kind of stretch. I'm not gonna overstretch, I'm just gonna stretch until they feel tight. I'm gonna stay there for a little bit. I kind of go up and then I go back down, feeling that little bit more of a stretch with keeping my back flat. I'll back up. And then I'll do the same thing. I'll just keep on trying to work a little bit lower, and I think this is where I'm going to stop because I do feel pretty tight in my hamstrings. Kind of put my hands down, and then I'll just hold there for a little bit. And then from right here, I'll kind of go to the side into like a side lunge. Feeling the stretch in the hamstrings, the quads, if you kind of like move like forward a little bit. I kind of like pulse forward and then kind of stay here for a little bit. And then I'll stretch this out. Now this stretches like my left part of the hammy. If I have my left hand right by my right foot, and I'll do this. And then I'll kind of put up, so this is kind of like that warrior stance. Or I can't remember what it was. I took yoga as an enrichment course in college. I'll go to the other side. I'll feel that stretch on my right quad. Kind of sink down lower to feel the stretch in my left hamstring as well. And then turn my body in, feeling more of a stretch in my right quad, and then I'll reach up. And this stretches out that psoas, or I can't remember what it is, but it's like the side part right here on your leg that's in a lunge. And then I'll go back to normal. I'll go back up. That's kind of what I do to stretch out my legs. I know that there's a lot more that I can do, but I don't want to be spending 10 minutes stretching. So let's get to the deadlifts. So with the deadlifts, last time I did deadlifts, my first warm-up set was the 25s, and that's it. So I added 5 pounds on each side, so that's a 10-pound increase total. Again, that's just part of progressive overload. All right. Yep, 12 reps, minute rest. I'm going to increase the weight. We're going to increase it to 135, I think. this, again, when I'm really getting back into finding out my weight, of like, alright, this is a good weight to have a working set at. I'm not too worried about doing percentages on my warm-up set. Right now, I'll focus on just building up my strength. Grab a couple clips. I don't want that weight sliding on me is all. Alright, second set. Second warm-up set, 6 reps. Everybody's different with where they like to position their hands. If they like to do sumo deadlifts, I don't like doing sumo deadlifts. So I stick with kind of close, shoulder width apart. My feet at shoulder width apart. Alright. Increase the weight to, I think we're going to do 10 pounds on each side for the next warm-up set. Next and last warm-up set. Total weight for my last warm-up set, 155. I don't have bumper weights, that's why I'm not dropping it. Plus, you don't need to drop the weight. You're losing a lot of that negative or eccentric movement working out on that lowering phase. I think that's where your muscles feel a stretch, and a lot of the tension is slowing that weight down. You're really engaging that muscle to control that weight all the way down. Shit's badass. Let's go. In this video, I can kind of show me using straps. Let me grab them real quick. So these are the straps that I use. Gym Reapers. Cheap. I just bought them at my local sportswear store. Alright, well now that I got that done, I'm gonna just increase the weight by 5 on each side. 10 pounds total, that's 165 pounds. One thing that a person learns is how to add the weight, knowing, oh, if you have a 45, a 10, and a 5 at the end, on each side, that's 165 pounds. You know, if you had 45 and 20, 220, or 45 and a 25 on each side, 185 pounds. You just start learning how to count in plates, I guess. So what I do, if I use straps, wrist straps for you on a barbell, I'll kind of wrap it around under. I'll find like where I want to position my hands. I'll do one wrap around, and then I'll just continue to tighten it by rolling the bar. And then I'll kind of slide it to find the positioning of my hands. And then I'll lift up. That way if my grip starts to give, the wrist straps will help. 2 more. All right, like I said, I'll kind of show it the close up. You have the barbell right here. You wrap it under. Then you have the wristband or the tag end that wraps around. And then you just continue rolling it, letting that barbell tighten right under. And then when your grip starts to go out, that stays tight as long as you kind of have your hand around the loop. And if it starts giving away, your grip, that stays tight to where you can finish out reps. That was 10 reps. Oh, that was, whew. All right, 10 reps. I'm gonna do another set of 10, and then we'll go to, I think we're gonna go to pull downs. I'll be able to show you what I was doing with those 2 boards, with lat pull downs, that is. I could take this off. I'll just use this one for that. I'll probably load up as I take my break, I'll load up the weight that I want on for lat pull down. I'm going to do 2 25s on each side, so 50 pounds total. Again, I'm going to use like the first set to kind of guide how heavy I want to go, and then I'll work from there. All right. Again, you could do the one hand by itself, and then work your other hand, or do them both at the same time. But then when I work, I roll the bar towards me to tighten up that wrist strap. And then maybe I'll kind of demonstrate, like if my grip starts to give, fake like it's giving out, and then show how that barbell just does not move. Let's pretend my grip's slipping, so I'll loosen up my grip. And now the grip is literally at my fingertips. But because the straps were still tight, they were holding on to the barbell. That's pretty much the concept. All right, 2 working sets. I'm done with those. 2 sets of 10 reps. 165. Honestly, I'm going to plan on getting a board to put somewhere. That way you can mark last week's weight that I had. That way I have more of a base of how much I've been gaining. I'm going to put these away. I'm going to put this shit away and then hook up the lat pull down. Alright, how about this? I load up the weight. I have my 2 boards. I move my phone on my pocket. And I use these boards to have some, resistance for my legs. Grab the bar. Now this weight is really light, so I'm going to increase the Yeah, that was a little too light. I want to put on 45s on these. I have these weights here to maybe tack on, but I already know I think it's going to be too light. So I just added about 40 pounds on each side, or 40 pounds total, 245s. So that's going to be 90 pounds. Again, I don't know what this resistance is going to feel like because I just haven't done that weight. There we go. And 12 reps. All right. So another way I'm going to try to do it is using this for, like, you know, if I would just have this little back and have this down touching my legs, then I could pull it down like this. Just a different direction to pull. But I like that way. I'm going to keep with it. I'm going to do one more working set of 12 reps for 90 pounds. And then after that, we're going to go to, let me see, we're going to do the landmine rows. I think that'll be pretty fun too. All right. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, there's an attachment that I can get for one of these that pretty much takes this guy off. You put a similar attachment on, and then this little leg thing that you drop on, and once you like put resistance against it, it'll just stay there. That way I don't have to do this little makeshift thing, but I don't want to buy that right now. I'll just work with doing this for now. But let's do one more set. One more set of those, 2 sets of the landmine rows, and then we're going to do a bicep workout, bicep exercise. I think I'm just going to do those same things. I really like the feel of that. Increase the weight maybe a little bit more. And then we'll do a little pose off. And then we'll call it a good workout. All right, let's get to the next set. Oh shit. Yeah, I can definitely feel that. My freaking lats being pulled on that one. For this, I'm just doing a wide grip. I don't know. Person can do close grip. They could use 2 D handles and do like a close grip, kind of neutral grip look. For this, I'm just using the attachment that this came with. So, all right, let's get to the next exercise. Boom! So with these landmine, I have this little hookup right here. You slide the dumbbell in, or the barbell. You tighten this little screw up right here to kind of grip onto that barbell end. And then I have this little hookup that I put on first before I put on the weights. And then, let's get to it. 10's good. 10's a good number. Oh, shit. It's the first time I've tried to do that with like weight. Before I tried it out with just the barbell, but adding that weight there, it's just like one of those machines that you kind of would do it if you're kind of on your on like one of those benches. You rest on the bench and then you lift it off, and then you do those I think they're called V-grip rows or something like that. All good exercises. You just work with what you have. And this is a good one to work with. Oh, we got one more working set of these, and then we'll get to doing the bicep exercises. Oh man, I'm out of breath, but let's get to it. One more set. Let's get to 10 reps again, and then let's crush out the rest of the workout. Whew. These I just work on the stretch. A good one. Let's get to the next. Oh. All right, we're gonna start out with the right arm first. Same concept when I'm doing this. I'm focusing on using my bicep to just pull that weight up, curl the weight in, and then when I lower it, I wanna feel that stretch in my bicep. That's why I'm kind of going like this. So when I curl in, I'm gonna lower the weight, feel that stretch in the bicep. Now I'm going to do matching sets for this. That's a good one. It's a good rep range for that weight. I got 2 10s on the weight rack there. Switch to the other side here. Let's hope that kind of is a good setting for where I'm at. I guess we'll find out. Feeling that stretch. Now the next set I'm gonna do same thing as what I did last time for the match sets. I'm gonna do pretty much as I can with like 1 rep in reserve. And heck, it might not even be 1 rep. It might just be at that rep I might think I have 2. The next rep I do, I like can barely get it up. So I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna have a 10 to 15 second rest, usually 15. And then I'll just try to, right after that, same arm, do the same amount of reps. If I need to take a break, I can only take like a 5-second break. And then I just gotta get back to it until I match up to that rep range that I did for this second set. So let's get to it. Let's get this shit going. Let's turn on the old music. All right, this is where your biceps really feel like they're gonna frickin' just burn off. Why isn't the music playing? I need music for this, and I need a good song. Ooh. All right, sorry. That's a good one. Why isn't it working on my headphone though? I don't know what's going on with my headphones, so we're just gonna deal with it without music. So rep range is 10. Oh, that burns. Oh, I don't know why my headphones aren't working. I don't know. Be nice to have some pump up music, but I'm gonna do it the old school way, without any music playing in the air. All right, it's good enough rest. 10 reps. Let's go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more reps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna feel that tomorrow. Oh yeah. All right. Next rep. Or next matching set. Let's get it going. Oh. Always fun. Oh. Again, focusing on using my bicep to pull that weight in. 8. Okay. Oh. 3, 4. All right, 10 more reps. As least sets as possible. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, 1, 2, 3. 4 more reps. 1, 2, 3. 1 more. All right, time to see the pump. Let's do it. All right, shirt has come off. Exposure dimmed down. I don't want to make it too dark, but yeah, after those, your biceps just get pumped. Oh my God, back. No, again, I don't want to do this flex really with my left because I don't know the tension I have on it. My body kind of just prevents me to flex kind of like that for the time being until, you know, my shoulder gets a little bit stronger. Yeah, other than that, back pump, bicep pump. Oh. Whew. On to the next one. Now, you might be hearing a lot of that's my kid. He's probably just being nuts right now. Takes after me. You know, working out on a Sunday. Sunday is, it's, for most it's a day of rest. For me, it's back day, okay? Or whichever day falls on Sunday. Heck, I might have a rest day on Sunday. Look at this glorious hair. Oh yeah. Onto being, you know, a real Sunday now. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this beautiful workout that I displayed for everyone. And for the bottom of my heart and my thinning hair, I love myself. You guys, I'm just kidding. Love you all. But seriously, get to the gym, do your workouts, keep yourself accountable. If it means, you know, I don't know, finding a gym partner, gym buddy, do whatever you can to increase your wellness, your strength. You will not regret it. You're only going to regret not doing it in the future if you don't do it. So I just suggest, you know, humaning up, do your role in your health and make yourself better in all sorts of different ways. Cardio, if you're looking to lose your weight, losing some fat. I'm not saying losing weight, because the one thing I hate most is when people say, oh, you look thin or you look skinny. You know what a person might think is if you might be actually calling them like not muscular. You know, a good way to maybe just say is you look like you're in shape, or you look fit. Like, yeah, they might be thinner than you, but that doesn't mean they want to be thin. Maybe they're working on a goal to getting, you know, more mass put on, and just hearing that might put a dimmer on their day, might make them think they're not doing as much as they can and create more body dysmorphia. That's the same thing that goes with calling somebody fat. You know, you might not, a overweight person or a person who is looking to lose weight, who's working out, you know, I don't think you'd ever call somebody, gosh, you look fat, right? You don't. So then why is you look skinny any better? It's not. They might be going through something that you don't know about. So if you're ever thinking of saying that to somebody, just don't say it, or just say, wow, you're looking like, you know, you're getting into shape, you're looking, you know, you're looking more muscular. That's a way better thing to say than you look skinny, right? Like, I had family members when my grandpa was passing away in the hospital during COVID. I had a knee surgery done. I'm almost running out of battery, so I want to make this quick. I had a knee surgery done like not a month before that. I lost a ton of weight. I didn't like it. And then my family member, some of the family was saying, oh, you look thin. I did not like that. Sorry for the dead battery there. But yeah, I didn't like it. I knew I was losing weight. I was gaining a lot of weight before that. And yeah, I lost about 25 pounds or so. To some, that would be great. To me, I didn't like it. So it hurt. But at least it motivated me to start working on getting some muscle mass. But regardless, don't say that. Just say you're looking fit, or you're looking like you're getting in shape. Something like that. Other than that, venting process done. We'll see you for the next one.